Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so excited to bring you today's message from God. I want to remind you to like and subscribe. And if you're new here, come on in. We'd love to have you join our family. This is my daughter, and this is what we do every single morning. So if you would like to receive these messages directly to your email inbox, then sign up for our VIP list. It's absolutely free, and all you have to do is click the link below. If you need prayer, visit our website. We have a team of intercessors standing by ready to pray with you. There's also a link below. Today's word is pray this when you've reached your limit. I know that you've probably prayed this way before, but I'm going to show you a brand new way to pray that will cause you to get a brand new result. So let's go to the word. Have you ever reached a place where you just felt like you couldn't take another step? Have you ever felt like you were in too deep? Like no matter how hard you tried, you just couldn't pull yourself out? Have you ever been disappointed in someone, or even more disappointed in yourself? What about those times when things just didn't work out the way you wanted them to? Did you know that anytime you face a challenge in life, you have the opportunity to grow spiritually? Because when you reach your limit, that's when God shows up. That's what today's word is about. You may think you've reached your limit, but when you pray the prayer I'm about to teach you, you will see that your limit is actually God's opportunity to make a way where there seems to be no way. When you feel like giving up, when you feel like you've done all you can do, when you feel like you've reached the end of the road, then you must pray this prayer. In the Bible, the children of Israel complained bitterly against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness because they had nothing to eat. They were tired of eating manna. They wanted something else. So God gave them what they asked for. He sent them quail. But when the choir came, it was so much that the people were not able to consume it all. In fact, it says in Exodus chapter 16, verse 8, "Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall gather it as much as each one needs." So God told them, "Okay, I hear you. You don't want to eat manna anymore. I'm going to give you quail, and you can gather as much as you need." But what happened? They gathered so much that it became a burden to them. Why? Because they thought they knew better than God. They thought they had reached their limit. They could not carry any more food. But God said, "My children, I know you think you've reached your limit, but your limit is my opportunity to make a way for you. So do not fear." So let's apply this to our lives. Sometimes we think we've reached our limit. Maybe we've tried so hard to achieve our dreams, but it seems like no matter how hard we try, we can't seem to get there. Maybe we've been praying for a long time for something, and it hasn't happened yet. Maybe we've made so many mistakes in the past, and we do and think we can never get it together. Or maybe we're just tired of living life the same old way, and we want something different, something more. Whatever your situation may be, I want you to remember that you've only reached your limit if God has reached his limit. I'm here to tell you that he hasn't reached his limit. He is still in the business of making a way where there seems to be no way. So when you feel like you've reached your limit, when you feel like you're in too deep, then pray this prayer. Father, I feel like I've reached my limit. I've tried so hard to make things happen, but it seems like no matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to get there. I feel like I'm in too deep. I don't know how I'm going to get out of this, but I know that you haven't reached your limit yet. So please help me. Please make a way where there seems to be no way. When you pray this prayer, I want you to visualize yourself being lifted up above the circumstances that are holding you down. I want you to imagine yourself breaking free from the chains that are keeping you from moving forward. I want you to see yourself walking in the direction of your dreams, goals, and aspirations. See yourself receiving that phone call, that job offer, that dream car, that big break, that promotion at work. See yourself walking into that relationship that you've always wanted to have. I want you to be able to see yourself achieving everything that you've ever wanted to achieve. Because when you see it, then you begin to believe it. Then you begin to feel it. Then you begin to experience it. As you pray this prayer, I want you to thank God for the fact that he hasn't reached his limit for you. Thank him for his willingness to make a way where there seems to be no way. Thank him for his faithfulness to never leave you nor forsake you. Thank him for his promises to always be with you no matter what. As you thank God for these things, I want you to feel a sense of peace come over you. Feel the weight of your problems lifting off your shoulders. Feel the burden of your mistakes rolling off your back. Feel the fear of your future leaving your heart. When you finish praying this prayer, I want you to walk out into your day knowing that you are unstoppable, knowing that you are unbreakable, knowing that you are unlimited. Walk out into your day knowing that you are a child of the Most High God, and He is going to make a way where there seems to be no way. There are so many times in my life when I've felt like I've reached my limit. Times when I've felt like I've tried everything I can do, and it just doesn't seem to be working out. Times when I've felt like I am in too deep and I do know how I am gone, get out. But every time I've prayed this prayer, every time I've visualized myself getting through those difficult times, every time, I've thanked God for His faithfulness, His willingness to make a way where there seems to be no way. I have come out on the other side, stronger, wiser, and more successful than I was before. I know that you are going through something right now. I know that you are facing a challenge that seems impossible to overcome. I know that you are dealing with a situation that seems hopeless. But I am here to tell you that you've only reached your limit if God has reached His limit. And I'm also here to tell you that He hasn't reached His limit yet. He is still in the business of making a way where there seems to be no way. So do not give up. Do not quit. Do not be afraid. Instead, pray this prayer. Visualize yourself overcoming those challenges and thanking God for His faithfulness to always make a way where there seems to be no way. Thank you for watching. I'd love to hear your testimonies, so please share them below. Until tomorrow, I love you all, and may the Lord bless you.